folks, welcome back to another First Impressions video with yours truly, Sam Healey. Today, I'm going to take a look at two games that I played for the very first time this past Tuesday on Testing Tuesday's live stream. And so, just give you my first impressions of it. I've only played the game once, and this is just my on-set feelings about this. I want to play it again. I may not even review these games. This is just something for me to share my opinion of the game on the onset. It may change, it may not change. Don't know. It's just another cog in the wheel, so to speak. So let's go ahead and get to it. First game I'm going to talk about is Eco's First Continent. Now, Eco's First Continent is, I guess it's a, not really exploration. But I guess you are kind of finding and placing different kinds of terrain tiles on the board, and then you're also placing animals out there. It's not really worker placement either. I don't know what you would call this. I guess it has a very similar feel to Augustus, and that's been that's been called, Gamers Bingo, and this is a little bit more of a gamer-ish version of Augustus, in my opinion. But this one has more interaction in it than Augustus did, so I kind of like this better on the onset than I did Augustus. Doesn't mean that I don't like Augustus. I do, but this has more interaction to it, and I like interaction. So with that having been said, I did enjoy my first play. I did see, though, that there's a lot of chances for your plans to get messed up during the course of the game, and you do have ways to kind of provide a recourse for it, but it's kind of not really devastating, but it really stinks when it happens, and it happened to me more than a couple of times. So it didn't really sour me on the game in particular, but I don't know if that's going to affect it in the long run, because it depends on how it happens again when I play it and so forth and so on. But my initial play of this, I do like the game. I like the mechanism that's employed. Same one as in Augustus, where you pull something from the bag and then everybody gets to add one of theirs to their tableau, and so forth and so on. Some of your cards are going to fire off and provide a specific kind of effect, scoring points, putting more things out on the board, that type of thing. So I like it. I do. But I want to see how that kind of screwage factor happens and how often it happens in the future. So that is Eco's First Continent. Now, the first game that we played on Tuesday was this one right here, FunkoVerse. And FunkoVerse is a game that I really had the feeling that it was just going to be a gimmicky way to make some money with the Funko Pop miniatures and all that kind of stuff. But the gameplay is actually pretty fun. Now, the game that we played with this base set here, where it has Catwoman, Batman, and then Harley Quinn and the Joker. But then we added this expansion to it, where Catwoman and Robin join each side, so we each had 3 people playing. And so we played one game with this. We really had a fun time. It was very, I wouldn't say thematic, but it definitely had that feeling, that comic booky, old school Batman versus the Joker feel to it, and I liked that. Then we kind of decided to mix things up a little bit, and Tom used the Draco Malfoy out of this box, and then he also used the Joker, and then he also used, what was the other one? It's out of the Harry Potter box. I can't remember his name. The dude with no nose, whatever his name is. I'm not a Harry Potter fan. I apologize. And then I used Blanche and Rose from the Golden Girls expansion for it. And then I also used Morty from the Rick and Morty expansion box, and we had a game of that, and it was actually really fun. I was very apprehensive. I thought it was just going to be a big old gimmick, but it actually turned out to be really fun. So I'm looking forward to giving a try to this again. We saw a lot of how the different combinations can work, using different weapons with different people. I had Blanche throwing the batarang to end the game. So it's a fun, frolicky type game. And so my initial impression is great job with FunkoVerse strategy game. But I do want to play it some more to kind of nail it down a little bit further. So that's about it for FunkoVerse, the strategy game, and Ecos, the First Continent. I hope you enjoyed this. Give you a little bit of an idea of where I'm headed here. Again, my opinions can change. It just depends on how the further plays go, but that's what I'm thinking about these two games right now. I did enjoy both of them for completely different reasons. So there's that. Thanks for joining me. I certainly appreciate it. We'll see you guys and gals on the flip side. Take care.
Thanks so much for watching another Dice Tower video. If you enjoy our videos, subscribe to the channel for more fun, comprehensive board game coverage. Also, consider joining us at one of our events. Come to Dice Tower Retreat, a small, intimate gathering where gaming is king. Join us for Dice Tower Cruise, the largest board game cruise. Attend Dice Tower West in Las Vegas for gaming fun on the West Coast, or Dice Tower East in Orlando in sunny Florida. Dice Tower Conventions, the friendliest gaming conventions on Earth. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.